how to install and use ClozeIt. So here I am in the Google Workspace Marketplace, and that's just gsuite.google.com/marketplace. I'm going to be looking for ClozeIt. So I'm going to type it in, ClozeIt. It's the first one that shows up there, so I'll click on that. This is a Docs add-on. I'm going to click on the word install. Get ready to install. Continue. It'll ask me to sign in. Yep, use my board email to sign in. And I want to just double check, yep, I'm comfortable with these things that it needs to do. So I'll click on the word allow. There we go. It'll go around. It now shows me where I can look for it inside my docs. So I'll click on the word done. And now I'll just open up docs.google.com. So here I have my document. I want to get across some basic vocab for my students here about science grade 4, energy, light energy. So I want to go up to the add-on section here. I'm going to click on ClozeIt and start. That's going to launch ClozeIt for me. It's really simple to use once you get started. The information pops up there and it tells you you're just going to highlight the keywords that you want to be taken out and made into blanks and put into a word bank at the bottom. So I'm going to click and drag there for the word sun and go up to the highlighting tool. I'm going to select yellow. It could be any color. It works with all colors. And then I'll click and drag for that word light bulb. And I'm going to click on the yellow again. I'm going to click and drag the word mirror, good, and highlight it. And I'm going to click and drag for the word moon and highlight. Now, there's two options here. I can create a worksheet that just has blanks in the place of each of those highlighted words and then puts a word bank underneath. Or I can create a worksheet with hints and a word bank. And the hint just means it puts the first letter of the word there to help support our students who might need that extra little bit of scaffolding. And in my case, I do have students that are going to need that option. So I'm going to click right there on the blue button. And this will generate blanks and then a nice tidy little word list at the bottom. Ba-ba! It's very simple. Now, as a multilingual learner teacher, I am very aware of the fact that my students might not have all of these vocabulary words right away, and I want to make sure that I'm going to set them up for success. So I'm going to put a little image in beside each word, a picture of what a light bulb is, what the moon is, what the sun is, what a mirror is, just to ensure that there's comprehension there. One of the favorite places I like to go to is pixabay.com. You can go in and enter a search term like crescent moon or moon, and then it gives you a whole bunch of fabulous royalty-free images that you are allowed to use without attribution. This is so helpful for teachers. I cannot say enough good things about websites that allow us to have images that we can use freely without having to worry about breaking copyright. So find yourself a nice image, whatever you want for each one. And I won't bore you with me copying and pasting all of them, but I will fast forward a little bit and I'll show you what the end product looks like once I've inserted the visuals. So here we are at the end here. I've got my information up at the top with the little hint there. We've got the word bank, and all I did is I went in and I grabbed some images from Pixabay. I've credited them down below. They are royalty-free images. We are free to use them without attribution. And then over here, I've just put in some Japanese characters there to represent the word. So this can now be a dual language word list. That's a really quick, you can just quickly go into Google Translate if you have a language. If it's simple, like one word answers, it's really pretty foolproof for translation for Google Translate. I wouldn't be translating, long sentences or anything because you often lose a whole lot of information. But if you just want to do single words like this, like little terms that you want translated, that's so easy to do in Google Translate. So just go into translate.google.com, and I've just done a demo one here. It's got the word sun and then taiyo right there, the Japanese. If you want to change the language, just go in and grab another language from here. I could change it to Albanian if I wanted. And then there's the translation there. If I want to hear how to say it because I want to impress my student, I can listen as well. Daily. Very cool. So that's just a quick introduction into how to use this add-on. Again, it's found at the top, the ClozeIt add-on. We can use this to support students who are multilingual learners and lots of others. Everyone benefits from the use of visuals. Everyone benefits from a word bank. And it's really great if you can take that extra, 2 or 3 minutes and throw in a couple of terms in first language. That can make this task really so much more comprehensible for our students and really honor their first language powers that they bring with them to school.